watch the startup glow. Real weather in, rain or shine. Study level planes, everything's aligned. Controllers live, ATC in my ear. Clear for takeoff, skies are crystal clear. But wait, timer's off, chat's calling me out. 0 out of 10, I'll take the shout. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Flight streamers live, let's fly, let's see. Got the charts called toilet again. ATC's calm, but I'm counting to 10. From busy airspace to soft touchdowns. The highs and the lows make the best sounds. Fuels in, systems good, ready for more. Real time vibe where we aim to explore. Every shout out, every laugh, every cheer. You're the reason we keep flying here. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Flight streamers live, let's fly, let's see. Thanks for watching, for being my crew. Every stream's a journey, it starts with you. Let's fly together, let's make it right. Flight streamers here, clear skies tonight.
Hey guys, how's it going? Good to see you, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. Oh, look at you guys. Text here, nuclear space education. Yeah, I fixed my BIOS, all good. I'm still going to probably reseat my CPU, I think, right? But it is what it is. Oops, sorry. Just messing up with the views here. All right, who else here? Airborne with Max says hello. Hey, Max. Say intentions.ai's here. Awesome. All right, so we're not using say intentions.ai today. Oh, but we are using it sometimes, you know, when Vatsim's not available. But I'm so glad Say Intentions here because you guys love the AI ATC. We've done some fun stuff with it. Brooklyn footballers here. Yeah. So today we're going to be flying the Airbus A320, and it's going to be a really quick setup because I want to make sure I get to the takeoff and we have all full coverage today. So thank you so much once again for tuning in. We're going to be flying with Luca today as always. Wait, where's Luca? Oh man, what's going on here? Oh, Luca is out for the walk-around. Oh jeez. Okay, so let's do the audio test.
Audio test complete.
All right, fantastic. Audio test complete, and let's get the clearance delivery here. And I need to also just quickly fix something. Let me let me fix something here. Stream deck. Stream deck. Stream deck. Oh my god! I can't launch the stream deck. What's going on? All right, let me just close these. All right, perfect. All right, fantastic. So I'm going to just remap this guy right here to second audio router. Yeah, let me just quickly get going. Man, I run so many custom applications. Gotta stop doing that. Let me just get this going. Okay, so that's running. Perfect. All right, so V-Pilot, that's good. And then for this, we're doing Microsoft Flight Simulator. Perfect. All right, so fantastic. Now let's set clearance delivery. So that's 129er decimal 129.8. All right, perfect. And here we go. So we got the clearance delivery. All right, everyone, thanks so much once again for tuning in. And look at that, Nuclear Space Education first like. Appreciate you guys. As you know, we are also running this stream on Twitch, just for all those horizontal versions. And here we go. Look at that, beautiful Airbus A320. Right now we are in Panama, so we are in Tocumen International. So here we go. We're at the gate number 25, and we're going to be flying today's event. It's a special event, so that's why I had to rush to get things going. We're flying to Panama today. So Panama City, it's actually no wait. We're flying from Panama. We're flying to Costa Rica. So Juan, Santamaría International. So that's where we're going. So let's quickly start things. Start the setup. So here we are. I think we're going to be expecting 2-1 left, I think, for this departure. So we're going to double check everything. I'm going to check the ATC real quick. ATC mission echo, and we got the runway 2-1 right. Actually, yeah, it is going to be quite a taxi. So let's get going. I'm going to quickly start setting everything up. You know, as always, let's import this from SimBrief. I'm going to be quite quick here. All right. So let's start boarding right away. Let's request the boarding. We're gonna open the cargo doors, and I hope you guys are doing well. First like, awesome. So social stream. Am I seeing all the comments now? Let me see. Okay, so I was the first person to like. Nice, first
I'm
like.
back. No issue on the walk around.
Perfect. Let me just fix the comments.
Okay.
Right. So, can you guys type something in the chat? So, okay, so the Cyber says good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so no. Okay, there it is. Awesome, good morning. Okay, I see it now. I see it. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so crew, nobody, so we're already on board. So there we go. The cargo doors are open. And here we go. So there it is. All your baggage now being loaded. Cheryl Hiller says hello, welcome once again. It's Avianca, flight number 513, with service to Costa Rica today. So we're expecting runway 2-1 right. So we're going to be talking to the live ATC today. It's 129.8 is our clearance delivery. Okay, and one more thing. Let me just get my checklist. Oh shit, sorry. I had to grab my checklist. 1 second, I'll just turn off the main cam. Checklists are... I need to grab them. Every time I'm prepping for the stream and I'm rushing, sometimes I need a checklist for the stream, by the way. So let me just quickly grab it. All right, here we go. There's the checklist. Checklist, very important thing, by the way. It's got to have the checklists ready. And, of course, yeah, there's the main cams. Got to get my iPad. Perfect. All right, we're ready to go. Jeez, it's always all these rushing.
Copa 804.
All the rushing.
Good evening. All
right, perfect. So we're just loading up. And once again, we're getting the baggage and everything set up. And yeah, I got your lunar orbit insertion stream. Oh yeah, man, that was pretty freaking cool, man. I love that. I got to see the moon, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. By the way, Nuclear and Space Education is streaming all these crazy like rocket simulator. I was like, damn, I thought this was complicated. When I saw the rocket simulator, I was like, this is insane. I have no idea what he was doing. Honestly, no idea. Okay, let's retract. Please break disagree. Perfect. Okay, so let's start setting up the overhead. Okay, so that's good.
Squawk is going to be 01044 for Copa 804. Revised square, we're ready to contact ground at 1.1.9.
Okay, so nav log lights are 1. Good. So, okay. Pumps are on.
You too. Bye bye.
Perfect. Light test complete, and
Hi,
then we've got
the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yeah, we're already boarding.
Yes, you can start boarding.
Thanks.
Boarding is already started. You can kind of see the passengers coming in. We can peek a little bit as they're walking like zombies. Yeah, anyways, yeah, there you go. You're walking, and we're gonna obviously open the door just to see them. Here they are. And I'm going to adjust my view once again. I don't know why it defaults to the slower version. So let me just quickly double check that. Piece of preferences. We're going to go into here. And this, by the way, is the crossfire between Costa Rica and Panama. So I love flying this event. It's actually pretty cool event. And, you know, it is pretty, like, intense. Very busy and short flights. So as you guys like it, we're doing these kind of short flights today. And there it is. Avianca 513. Okay, perfect. So we've got the overhead pretty much set up. Let's go ahead and set up the MCDU. So let's go into ATSU. I think you guys you know, those you guys are regular already watching this. I think by like 5th or 6th stream, you're gonna know how to fly Airbus. I'm telling you, you guys will know 100% what to do. So yeah, we're just going to be repeating a lot of that stuff here. All right, perfect. So there we go. So we're MTPO and MROC. This will be 56 minutes estimate time en route and flight init. So yep, so let's go into init and okay, RS is good and request init. Let's request it. By the way, I have my I think it's something to do with my PSU. I think so that's why like I see the fans flushing. So maybe something, it's either about the motherboard. So I'm gonna probably RMA the motherboard. Hopefully that wouldn't be as bad. Anyway, so there we go. So we're Avianca 513. So flight number, cost index. Let's grab this. Oh yeah, man, I love this plane too. This plane is so freaking awesome. I love this plane. That's why I love flying it, because I have good hardware for it, and you know it's always a pleasure to fly an Airbus. We're gonna switch to Boeing soon. Tevin, hello. Once I'll get my Boeing set up, we'll do that. Okay, so there you go. Cost index is 6. We have the cruising at 34,000 feet. Let's get the wind. I usually kind of disregard that, so we'll request the wind right now. So there's the wind forecast is now going to be inserted. And as we're doing that, we're going to go back into the init. There you go. So we've got the wind. We're going to go into init next page, and then we're going to load this aircraft as we've already loaded everyone. So we're going to go into mass and balance, load the aircraft, instant, send the data to MCDU, and just double check, cross check everything. So we have 7,400 kilograms of fuel, and then 60 tons of zero fuel weight and zero fuel CG is at 32.8, so that's max percentage. So once again, everyone, double tap the screen. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for flying with us. Today we're going to be flying this beautiful Avianca Airbus A320. There it is. We've finished our boarding process, and looks like, you know, the trucks have now, they're finishing up with the baggage. So I think we're good. Okay, so there's the wind data uplink is complete. And then let's calculate the departure, and we're going to do the departure brief as well. But first we're going to go into the flight plan, and then we're going to enter the route details. So let's get the departure, and then we're going to ask for the clearance. So let's do that. Okay, so we don't really have the SID, so let's just contact the document clearance, and then we have information echo right here, and Juan Santamaría. Yeah, let's do that. Document clearance. Good evening. This is Avianca 513. Information echo. Request clearance to Juan Santamaría, please. Yeah, let's see the reply.
Avianca 513, Tocumen delivery, good evening. Okay, you are clear to Juan Santamaría Airport via runway use 21 left after departure with runway heading. Back initial climb 5,000 feet, back final flight level 340, flight gonna be 0217.
Roger, clear to Juan Santamaría via the runway 21 left. He maintained runway heading. Initial climb 5,000, then flight level 340, 0 minutes after departure, and then squawk 0217 for Avianca 513.
Avianca 516, rebuy is correct. When ready for pushing and start, contact ground 121.9 here.
We'll contact ground for pushback. Thank you so much and have a good night, Avianca 513. Okay, 129, so 121.9 for the ground. Okay, so we have no SID. We have no standard departure, so that's a good one. So we are going to pre-select the initial climb. So initial climb is 5,000. And then we're going to go back into an FMS. We have no SID. Let's insert that. Actually, you know what? We do have the 2-1 left. So we're going to change that. So let's do that 2-1 left. Insert. And then for the destination, we have runway 25 looks like for the arrival. So let's do that. So we have localizer. Oh, we have runway RNAV. So we don't really have any runway. Okay, so let's assume echo, and then the star for that we have the war for India. We'll probably change that afterwards, but there we go. And for the init we have this 32, and then that's good. All right, so let's do the departure briefing. So departure briefing, radar is good, radar is not required, pushback is not required, 1 plus F. Thrust is normal, threats are none. We have 2-1 left, and then V speeds. We'll just record the V speeds real quick. So let's go into our calculator. Very nice. So 2-1 left. Let's sync the load sheet. Config 1 plus F. Let's calculate the takeoff performance.
And
we're expecting 1 for 7, 1 for 7, 1 for 9er. And let's set that to MCU, and that calculation is complete.
Delta 622, you are clear, sorry, for Juan Santamaría Airport via runway use 21 left after departure with runway heading. Expect initial altitude 5,000 feet. Expect final flight level 360, and flag is gonna be 0276.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see real quick. So performance 1 for 7, 1 for 7, 1 for 9er, 6-4 for the flex. Let's do that. Let's run the brief. Let's do the run the brief.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, the news radar shows good conditions.
Hey, double tap guys, Bossy, how's it going?
Taxi.
Delta 622, revised correct, one right for
I know what that means, boss. I know what that means.
Bus takeoff.
I know what that means.
Prior to V1, when you master one,
I heard that you
engine
need
fire
to
or failure that will prevent the
guys,
aircraft from flying safely will abort and stop on the runway.
Manu,
After V1,
Avianca,
take
yes,
flying and deal with it in the air. Then
Manu,
you plan
hello.
to come back here. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the
We will
brief.
do the transatlantic flight, guys. We will do it. I will let you know how we're gonna do it, but we'll do it. Just out for a rep. Oh yeah, as always. Yeah, Ben, how's it going? Yeah, we're flying to Costa Rica today. Costa Rica, and we're almost there. All right, so let's do the cockpit prep checklist real quick. So that's all calculated, and we've got the performance. And one thing we're gonna have to do real quick is we're gonna do the squawk as we're cleared. So 0217 for the squawk, and we're gonna force that on. So 0217, we're expecting 340 after departure. And one more thing we gotta do is we need to make sure we have our a proper pressure setup. So we have 1009. So over here we're using inches, hectopascals, not inches of mercury. 1009er and 1009er set both sides, cross-checked, verified, and I think we're good. We can do the cockpit preparation checklist. So let's go ahead and do that.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
So we have 7,380.
7378 kilograms.
Seat belts.
Seatbelts are on.
On.
Adheres.
Adheres are nav.
Nav.
Barrow ref.
Battle ref is 1009er.
1009.
Skin guys, thank you so much.
1009.
Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
And so look at that. Zawa
completed.
says, "What you got an airplane cockpit setup?" Oh yeah, absolutely. As always, guys, we have checklists. We have the app right here. I can tell you exactly what we're doing. So there's our clearance. We're flying from Tocumen International. We're going to be taking off from runway 21 left. We're going to be talking to real people with air traffic control. So stick around for takeoff and landing, of course. And yeah, so we'll be flying to Costa Rica. Very short flight. It's going to be packed with some, procedures and all that good stuff. Stick around for landing. Make sure you double tap the screen. Make sure you guys like the stream. Every time you double tap the screen, that tells YouTube if it's good or not. And it helps the stream, right? So thank you so much for your support. And look at that, Vasily's here. Vasily, привет. Aloha, flight streamer. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So Timmy and Jehan, thanks for subscribing. Once again, guys, welcome aboard. This is Avianca flight number 513 with service to Costa Rica. Here we go. We're almost ready to go. We just need to do some final checks, and we are set. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly do the glare shield scan. 1009 at speed heading dash. Initial climb 5,000, and here we go. All right, so let's do the before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Set.
Takeoff speed and thrust.
Okay, we got the takeoff speeds and thrust right here.
V1-147.
Yeah, I'm a real pilot in real life, just this flight small planes.
V2-149.
V1-1.
So I like that. It's the most common question. I think I should set up like a chatbot to answer that question.
V2-149.
Or if you guys, windows are closed.
Closed.
Beacon.
Beacon is now on. Thanks, by the way, for double taps, guys.
Thanks. On.
Before start checklist completed.
Okay, before start checklist completed and we're almost ready to go, I'm going to just make sure that all the final checks are complete. And there we go. So we got the beacons on, the press brakes idle.
Ladies and gentlemen, whilst we make our final preparations
is
for
your
departure,
flight
I would
attendants.
like to introduce you to our safety procedures.
See, we even got flight attendants, guys. Flight attendants are with you guys today. And you gotta have to listen to the safety announcements. I do apologize. I'm gonna shut up for a second.
Place items as far forward as possible underneath the seats in front of you. You can make the most of the available space by putting the bags in the lockers sideways. Please be careful not to put anything heavy in the overhead lockers, as these items could fall out when they are reopened.
I hope you can hear them.
This is for your safety and the safety of those
Oh, the
around
engine
you.
sound, man. I love the engine sound.
Portable electronic equipment such as games, computing and word processing equipment.
It's gonna be the first
Hey
time I'm
guys,
gonna turn on.
all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Portable telephones must be switched off for the duration of the flight.
Oh, we had that, man. So stick around, join the stream. Sometimes we have surprises like that. What game is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator once again, with tons of add-ons, tons of things. We got real people on the air traffic control. Sometimes we use AI ATC by sayintentions.ai. So there's that. Today we're flying with realistic people. You know, they're gonna respond to us. They're gonna give us the clearance. You can already see real aircraft right there. So these are other players. They're with us here. So we have the full-blown event here. And all right, so we're almost ready to go. We're almost ready to ready for pushback. And let's go ahead and go into the ground services. And we're going to disconnect the GPU, remove chocks and cones, close the doors. So we're going to close these cargo doors right here. See, they're closing now. And we're almost ready to go. Right, beacon is now on. We're letting the ground crew know that we're preparing for pushback and departure. So we are now requesting the pushback and departure. Are you flying the 737? No, this is the Airbus A320. As you can see, I have a side stick. By the way, soon I will have side stick on my left side. So right now it's on the right side, but I do have the replica stick being shipped to me from, and I'll let you know which company that is from. So stick around, guys. There we go. The wing walkers are here, and we're almost set to go. Right now we're going to be connecting the bypass pin right here. So this worker, the airport worker right now is a ramp agent, let's say. He's going to be inserting the bypass pin that will disconnect the hydraulics, and we will then connect the pushback truck. All right, perfect. I'm just checking time, 9:52. I think we're good. I think we can make it until the event ending. So there we go. Okay, so pushback truck's on its way. Get ready, guys. Get ready. We're gonna get some engines going. So thank you so much for your support. Thanks for double tapping the screen. Thanks for your likes. Just one tap away. Let's just press the like button or press that thumbs up button. This really helps the stream. So I appreciate you guys. Stick around. That's right. Get your popcorn ready. You know, who knows? Maybe we'll get engine failure. We'll see. We'll see. Anything can happen on our flight, guys. Anything can happen. Any surprises can happen because I do have the failures enabled. So sometimes we do have failures. Sometimes we don't. We'll see. All right, perfect. So now we tune into the ground. So that's 121.9. We'll have the tower on standby, 118.1. So we'll be talking to real people right now. These are real people. And let me contact ground right now. Okay, let's see. Just gonna let them know. Tocumen ground. Good evening, Avianca 513. We're ready for pushback and engine start. Just need to make sure they give us that clearance. So we are.
513. Pushback and start is approved. Facing to the north. It's over Sierra.
Right, pushback approved. We're gonna face north on Sierra. Avianca 513. Thanks. Okay, perfect. So there we go. So we're gonna be facing north. What does that mean? We need to tell the ground crew to make sure that nose is gonna turn to the right and tail is gonna turn to the left. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, fantastic. So the ground crew is now telling us to release the parking brakes. As they're gonna release the parking brakes, they're going to be pushing us back. And we're absolutely going to do that. Let's release the parking brakes. Brakes are released. Fantastic. Me and Luca are now going to start the engine. So let's start the engine number 1.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Okay, so the starters are engaged. So let's set the start. And we are now starting engine 1. And you'll hear the engine startup sound right about now. There you go. You can see the wing walkers and the engine is about to start. There you go. Now, get that, jet A1. You'll feel it soon. There you go. So jet engines are now starting up. GG here says, get ready. Get ready for sure. All right, look at that. A380 will be in lineup soon. Absolutely. We'll fly the A380. I have it already, so yeah, we'll fly it. We'll fly it eventually. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Double tap the screen. Double tap, double tap. Yeah, the Boeing is exactly.
Short runway 21 left, call 504.
All right, excellent. So engine number 1 is starting up. So there we go. So we have the N2% surrounding HT is good. So it is available. So this tells us that the generators are now on. Perfect. So let's go ahead and start number 2. Let's do that.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Okay, let's start engine 2. As we start engine 2, yeah, let's set the parking brakes. And then we're going to start number 2 and you'll hear the PTU bark. 3, 2, 1, starting number 2. There's the PTU bark. There's the PTU bark. I see the cockpit that prints money is the true. Oh, I gotta check that, man. I gotta check that. All right, here we go. Starting in engine 2. It sounds like that until it's really interesting. You're right, Siren. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, guys. 2020. It's not 2024. It's 2020. We're starting engine number 2. Thanks so much for tuning in once again. Welcome to Avianca flight number 513 with service to Costa Rica. We got air traffic control provided by real people today. We're starting up these engines. We're going to fly according to procedures today. So thank you so much for tuning in. We're almost at 20,000. Can we get to 20,000 subscribers today? Hit that subscribe button, guys. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, perfect. So engine startup is almost good to go. So we're going to just let the ground crew know that we're ready. We have a good engine start. Let's confirm.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Perfect. Yeah, they can disconnect. So now they're going to disconnect the pushback truck. Of course, unlock the gear and then remove the bypass pin. They're going to wave us the bypass pin, and then we're going to be ready to taxi. We need to make sure that we're going to do the after start checklist. Let's do that.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Anti-ice off.
Off.
ECAM status.
Okay, so we still have nose wheel in steering disengaged. So we're going to wait until this message is no longer illuminated. So see, they're unlocking gear. So there we go. It's going to be disengaged. And while we do that, we already see that Luca is setting up the config 1 plus F. So we have flaps config 1 plus F. And there we go. So nose wheel steering. We're just waiting for the bypass pin to be removed. There we go. Bypass pin's removed. There we go. So it's good now.
Check.
Pitch trim.
Pitch trim.
30% set.
Rudder trim.
Rudder trim 0.
Neutral.
After start checklist
Okay,
completed.
perfect. Let's do the flight control check real quick, as always. Flight control check.
Flight control check.
Ready.
Okay, full up.
Full down.
Full down, I mean. And then full up.
Full up.
And then neutral.
Ground speed Aces Tango,
Full
gate
left.
130, crescent, push and stop.
And then full right.
Full right.
Neutral.
Neutral.
Rudder.
Okay, rudder. Full right.
Full right.
And then full left.
Full left.
Neutral. Okay.
Neutral.
So flight control check's complete. And we're almost ready
Stand
to
by,
go.
speed Aces Tango.
And terrain on NT. Very good. Clear left side.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Okay, let's do that. That's good. And then brake check.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Pressure 0. Perfect. Brake check. Pressure 0. And here we go. All right. So taxi lights are good. Let's request taxi instructions to runway 21 left.
513, are you ready for taxi?
513. Yeah, we're ready for taxi. Runway 21 left.
Okay, I have 513 taxi via Sierra Lima Hotel runway 21 left, number 2 sequence.
Sierra Lima hold short runway 21. Avianca 513. Yeah, we have an aircraft ahead of us should we just go around or go via Quebec?
No, they're number 1, you are number 2, so you can follow me.
Roger, we'll just follow that. Thank you so much, Avianca forward. Okay, there we go. All right, pulled the gear up. Steve Carter, you're so... Oh, can you show me the fuel gauge? Absolutely. Let me show
Once
you.
the Avianca continues...
So there it is. So fuel is over here. That's the fuel FOB. But we have the dedicated fuel fuel page right here. So I'll walk you through it. But we're going to be following that. We're number 2, right? So taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Flight controls check.
Okay,
Check.
Checked. Flap setting.
A320, so it's the number 2 of the sequence. You will see the number 3.
Yes, we're number 2. We're just
Copy
following
that.
him.
Would be CR number 2. Would be number 3. Stupid days. Thank you.
There we go. Awesome. So we're number 2. So we're gonna follow this A320 as well. So there we go. We're getting ready for takeoff. So there it is. Yeah, that's the fuel gauge. Okay, fantastic. Taxi checklist.
Config 1 plus
Yep.
F.
So that's
Config 1
plus
plus
F.
F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On an auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Normal.
Ecam Mimo.
Yeah. So we've got
Takeoff,
the
no blue.
Taxi
got
checklist
the
completed.
cabin check.
Ports for electronic equipment and mobile phones
All right. Once
should be
again, welcome
switched
aboard.
off.
There you go.
We
There's
are
your
now
flight
about to
attendants.
start our
Usually
pre-flight
granted to
safety
Spanky
briefing.
Cav and everyone else. Thanks so much
We are
for
now going
subscribing.
to take you through our safety procedures and equipment.
And we're getting ready for takeoff.
As this information is for your benefit, we ask you to watch and listen carefully. The safety card in your seats area shows details of escape routes, oxygen masks, and life jackets. It also shows the bracing position which you must adopt in an emergency landing. In the unlikely event of having to use the escape slide, leave all hand baggage behind and remove high-heeled shoes as they may tear the slide. Please now ensure that your table is folded away, your seat back is upright with the armrest down and your seat belt fastened.
Hey, how's it
Belt
going,
is
dude?
fastened and adjusted like this,
Daryl, hello.
and
Control 4,
unfastened
hey.
like this.
Just getting ready for takeoff.
When the fasten seatbelt signs
Some of you guys
are
come
on,
right at
you
the
must
good
go
time.
back to your
Can you drink
seat
coffee in
and
the real cup?
fasten
Oh yeah,
your
absolutely.
seatbelt
Of course you
securely.
can. You have a tray table
For
here.
your own
Look,
comfort
see?
and safety, we recommend
tray
you
table
keep
to
your
do
seatbelt
just that.
fastened at all times and visible.
Well, there's a
to
cup.
avoid
There's a
being
cup holder
disturbed in
too,
flight.
right? So, you got a cup holder right there, so you can drink coffee. Absolutely.
If the cabin air supplies fail, oxygen will be provided. Masks like this will appear automatically.
There it is. We're number 2 for
Stay
departure.
in your seat and pull a mask towards you. This will open your oxygen supply. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this, and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. In the event of landing on water, remove the life jacket from its container and pull it over your head. Pass
Roger,
the
over to
tape
Tower
around your
18.1
waist and tie them
Avianca 513,
securely in a
thanks.
double bow at the side.
And have a great night.
To inflate, pull the red toggle as shown. The air can
Okay,
be
perfect.
popped up by using the mouthpiece.
Here we go. Look at
There is
that.
a whistle here for attracting attention.
We're getting ready for
Do not
takeoff,
replace
guys.
the life
Getting ready for
jacket
takeoff.
until
Double
you
tap
are
the screen.
outside
Come
the
on, come on, come on.
aircraft.
Come on, come
We
on.
will supply life cots for babies and life jackets for infants. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, please study the safety card.
There we
and
go.
take
Number
notice
2.
of
We're
the
just
fasten
waiting for the
seatbelt
clearance.
sign. May we remind
Yeah, about to
you
hit
that
20,000. Yeah,
electrical
almost at
items
20,000.
such as
Almost at
gates,
20,000.
computing and word
Isn't it
processing
awesome?
equipment may interfere
Man,
with the aircraft
these are
systems
amazing. Those of you
and
just
must be
subscribed.
switched off during takeoff and landing. Portable telephones must be switched off while the aircraft
Top, top,
engines
top,
are
top,
running.
top, top. That's right.
As this is a no smoking service, the no smoking signs
Delta
will
6
remain on for the
Q1
duration
com,
of the
what we're
flight.
heading, we're crew 1 left,
Smoking is
clear
not
for takeoff.
permitted at any time.
Okay, there's
while
go. Clear for
on board.
takeoff. Yep.
If you
So
have
he's
any
clear for
questions,
takeoff. We're gonna
please ask
be
one of the
holding
crew.
short.
Thank you.
All right, once again, thank you so much, everyone. Double tap the screen where you're flying with Avianca 513 with service to Costa Rica. Double tap that screen so we have more people subscribing and liking the stream so that we can get to that 20,000. And we're now going to be lining up runway 21 left with that departure. We're going to be following the runway heading. For this departure, there's no sit, so we're gonna manually fly to 5,000 feet, and then we're going to be getting the vectors, and we're gonna climb to 34,000 feet. That's the final altitude for this flight, and then we're going to be...
Avianca 513 Panama.
Avianca 513, we're holding short. 2 on left, ready for departure.
Avianca 513, line up and wait, 1 2 on left.
Line up and wait, 2 on left, Avianca 513. Okay, perfect, line up and wait, and let's do that. Okay, so company message,
Take off
I'm
runway
gonna clear
confirmed.
that real quick.
Approach path
Approach
clear of
Path
traffic.
clear of traffic, everything's good. Thanks for double tapping, guys, there you go. Okay, so take it from confirm, and here we go.
Line up checklist.
Take off runway.
2 1 left.
Runway 21 left. Confirmed.
Runway 21 left. Confirmed. TCAS.
TRA.
TARA.
PAX 1 and 2.
Off.
Off.
Line up checklist completed.
Perfect, there you go. We're lining up now. Thanks for the double taps. I see the double taps, guys. There you go. All right, perfect. And we're just waiting for our takeoff clearance now. We're going to just line up, and here we go. We're about to take off. This is Airbus A320 Avianca flight number 513. We are flying from Tocumen International Airport. There it is in Panama. We're flying all the way to Costa Rica. Very short flight. Stick around for landing, and here we go. We've got...
626, take approach 19, 7, bye-bye.
Over to departure Delta 622, thank you.
Perfect. We're just waiting for takeoff clearance. So they're gonna be hopped off to departure. We're gonna pre-select departure right now. 119.7. 19.7. There it is. Just waiting for the clearance. They're gonna give us the clearance, and we're gonna be taking off momentarily. Double tap that screen. Here we go. Right on, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Look at that, from East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. Thanks so much, Matthew, for tuning in. CC Text, the setup looks so sick. Oh, thanks, bro. Ransom says, yeah, A320, Avianca flight number 513. About to take off, guys. Double tap, keep tapping. And we're almost there. Just waiting for the takeoff clearance. We need to have that separation. There's the traffic, right? So there it is. It just took off, so we need to make sure we stay, a bit further apart, because we're flying to the same airport. So there it is. Still loving the video card? Absolutely, I love it.
Avianca 513, winds are convoy heading over 21 left, different.
Clear takeoff 21 left, fly runway heading Avianca 513. Thanks so much. Okay, perfect. So we've got the so Chronos, and there you go. Let's now take off. All right, take off. Okay, feet off the brakes, stable. There it is. Take off.
Take off.
Check.
Man flex.
Man flex. 6-4. SRS runway out of thrust blue.
Checked.
Checked. Thrust set.
Thrust set. There we go. We're about to take off and ease off that pressure from the stick. 100 knots.
100
Just
knots.
keeping it on the center line.
Check.
There we go. Approaching V1. And rotate.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear up.
All right, gears coming up. We can see the visible moisture, and we're up and away. There we
Avianca
go.
513, take approach 19, 7, bye-bye.
Over to approach 119.7, Avianca 513. Bye-bye. Okay, perfect. So we're going to tune into the approach, and there we go. So just flying manually for now. There it is. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at it on your right-hand side.
Okay,
Got some visible moisture.
I have another
There we go. We're
traffic coming for departing from runway 21 left.
Okay,
Maintain
so we're gonna
heading to
thrust to climb.
10 for now. Climb maintain 14,000.
the climb thrust set. There it is.
14,000.
And let's contact departure right now. Let's set flaps 0 after we reach the airspeed.
Heading 210, Delta 622.
Tocumen departure. Hello, Avianca 513, 2,300, climbing 5,000.
Hey, Avianca 5213, climb maintain 14,000, right turn direct to Pudos.
Climb 14,000, right direct Pudos for Avianca 513. Direct.
Affirmative, Avianca 513, right turn direct Pudos and climb maintain 14,000.
Maintain 14,000, direct Pudos. Avianca 513. Okay, just confirming. All right, there we go. On the right-hand side, there it is. We can really see the beautiful Tocumen, and there you go. So that's Panama for you. We're just taking off, and there we go. So we're approaching S speed. We're gonna retract the flaps. So we'll see the flap retraction, and we'll see the Panama City on our left and our right hand side. Here we go. So let's retract the flaps. Flap 0.
Flap 0.
Speed checked.
So there you go. You can see Luca doing
Flaps
the flap
0.
0, and then there it is. Flaps are now being retracted, and you will see Panama from your left hand side as we are flying. So I'm gonna get the external view right here. So there's Panama. This is real weather, not real time, but real weather. Turbulence, yeah, we don't really have a lot of turbulence. We do have some visible moisture, so you will see some visible moisture, but it's not really there's no turbulence.
Delta 622.
Make sure you guys stick around for landing, because we are going to be landing
280.
soon. So it's a very short flight, so stick around, don't swipe away, make sure you double tap and all that good stuff. So there it is, there's the Panama City. As you can see how beautiful it looks from the outside. There you go. So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 with some custom add-ons. So this is one of the add-ons. So as a passenger, you probably will see, yeah, there you go. You see the, no, this is not 2024. This is 2020. This is 2020. 2024 is still not ready for the airline flying, but yeah, this is the Panama City. We're now flying the direct to Pudos. This is the waypoint that we're flying to. This is the non-standard instrument departure, so no SID. We're just flying we flew the runway heading, then we went direct to waypoint. So we're expecting a relatively short flight today, and we're right now in Panama, and then we're going to be flying to Costa Rica. We're going to be crossing the border with Costa Rica soon, but there it is. Look how beautiful Panama looks from up in the air. It looks awesome. All right, here we go. By the way, I think I should run Rex Atmos. It's probably going to give us a bit of a better graphics. Let me just reinstall Rex. I need to install it. Okay, I have a question. Does the trim serve the purpose of setting neutral point adjustment? Does like bad trim make it low speed? Yes.
And now heading 330.
Maintain 14,000, heading 330 Delta 620.
There it is. Just setting up the Rex right now. Yeah, so the trim on this is automatic trim, right? So we're flying the system called fly-by-wire. So every time we move the side stick, right, it actually trims the aircraft automatically, but we can also control the trim. So what's great about Airbus is like you don't really need to trim it. But let's say for Boeing, you always need to trim it. So it essentially other functions is it controls your autopilot as well. So the autopilot doesn't necessarily control the elevators directly. It actually controls the trim. Just why a Cessna setup? What do you mean Cessna setup? What are you talking about? This is Airbus stick. And this is the FCU and MCU for Airbus.
You have incoming traffic. Airbus
what do you mean, Gurav?
Is Avianca climbing 10,000 to 14,000, be advised.
Yeah, there it is. Just advised about ourselves. Gaurav, I have no idea what you're talking about. Where do you see Cessna? Like, I have no idea where you see Cessna.
Yeah, Delta 622 maintain.
Bro, it's not a class. What are you talking about?
14,000.
Okay, so what's MSFest 2020? It looks better than mine. Which add-on? So there's lots of them, right? There's lots of add-ons. By the way, I need to close this door. I forgot to close the door so we will see the passengers. Okay, so there it is. There's lock. It's not. But what? What's Gaurav talking about? This is Airbus FCU right here in front of me. This is Airbus MCTU.
Avianca 513.
Right here.
Contact Panama Center 133 Dolphin 0. Exit flight.
Over to Panama Center 133.0. Thanks so much for your control and have a great night. See you soon, Avianca 513.
See you soon, too.
Oh, you were. Oh, see you, Steve, bro. How's it going? Good to see you, bro. All right, so 133.0. That's
1,000 to go.
Oh, he's talking to you. Okay, not me. Okay, I got it. I was like, where do you see Cessna? I don't even have a yoke. I'm like, I don't have a yoke.
Cessna 1 de momento puede volar directo a Taboga y con la precisión les darán más instrucciones con la precisión.
Bro. It's
Copa 8947 when ready.
Where's the Cessna?
Actually, Copa 8947 flight
Yeah,
direct
well,
to Buman.
yes, I am.
Joy
Yes, I
Buman
am.
to Arado.
That's why I'm a real pilot in real life. Yeah, I just fly small planes. Smaller planes. Not the big ones, but this is an Airbus stick. Well, kinda it is, right? So you get the stick. It's at the FO side, right? So,
good evening.
but we were, yes, I'm on Vatsim. That's right, Baldi. Yep.
Avianca 513, hello, radar contact, maintain level 340.
Oh, the Cessna comment is about me? Where do you see the Cessna setup? What the?
370
Bro, do crash it. Okay, I has motivation.
Avianca 113. Actually, standby 1. Oh, Avianca 113. Never mind, I got you level 370 and proceed on course.
That has always wanted to fight. Oh, you totally could. Totally could. Thanks, Will. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for subscribing. Yeah, let me just contact center. Let me just contact center. I need to contact center. I'm Vatsim. Cessna has a yoke, man. It doesn't have a stick.
Delta 622, hello. Two traditions at once. You better contact. Let me
True, how's it going? Yeah, yes, I'm playing on Vatsim. Playing on Vatsim. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, let me check in with him. Yeah, I need to let him know.
Delta 621 approaching top of
Delta 621, roger, descend via...
Yeah, I need to let him know quick.
5000, QNH 1009, and
well,
fly heading,
I don't think there's a, no, there is a GA stick. I actually fly a GA plane with a stick. It's a Diamond GA40. It's the one that I fly has a stick. It actually is in the center. Panama Center, hello, Avianca 513, 14,000.
Avianca 513, hello, climbing level 340, direct to Iseba.
Flight level 340, direct to Iseba, Avianca 513. Direct Iseba.
Avianca 922, llámese a número 94,1.
Okay, there we go, direct Iseba. There it is. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna select Iseba, and then we're gonna go direct. Perfect. So we're gonna climb to flight level 340, there it is.
Avianca 922, llámese a número 124,1.
There you go. So as you can see, we're flying in Central America, and there it is. Oh yeah, so center stick, exactly. Drew says every time I see your stream, I get motivation to get Vatsim. Oh man, you guys gotta do Vatsim. Vatsim is insane. Like, I'm actually talking to real people right now, with the, they're air traffic controllers, and this is a special event. It's in Central America, and right now, you could see that they're talking Portuguese and Spanish. It's awesome.
pesado, descienda y mantenga unos 5000 pies, QNH 1009.
Sí, perfecto. All right, awesome. Estimated time of arrival. Okay, I'll let you know once we reach the 34,000 feet. Once we reach 34,000. Okay, let me just get the Rex going right now. Rex. Oh my God, I have to register. Shoot. Okay, one sec. Rex. Sorry guys, 1 second. Let me Yeah, there it is. Okay. So 1 sec.
Avianca 922, solicitamos cambio de frecuencia a 119.6. Tráfico Center.
Avianca 92, por favor, ya se le instruyó, contáctese en la MER 124,1.
It should get better now. Okay, so altimeter set standard cross check.
Standard cross check.
Costa Rican checking in. Yay! We're flying to Costa Rica. We'll be flying to Costa Rica soon. We're actually going to be crossing the border with Costa Rica. Stick around for landing, man. You'll see me landing in Costa Rica. There it is. We just took off from Panama, and here we go. Look at that. So there we are.
Delta
we have about 30 minutes to go. About 30 minutes. 30 minutes to go. They're going to sequence us, and I think we've got it. We got it perfectly lined up and ready to go. All right, here we go. And there's another traffic, by the way, right above, I think below us somewhere. I see it on the TCAS, but I don't know where he is. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. Look at those beautiful views, by the way, as we're flying the coast of Caribbean Sea, guys. Awesome. My mom's house will be 5 minutes from the airport. Excellent. We're gonna watch you. You gotta wave at us, man. You gotta wave at us. How's the weather there? I know it's not real time, but the weather is actually realistic.
Flight 205 17 5000 QNH 1009.
Thank you guys for all your subscribes. We're almost at 20,000. So let's see if I can set up a goal for this. Let's see. Can I set up a goal? Right. Active. All right, there we go. Perfect. Look how beautiful this looks. Oh man, all these nice clouds and everything, the puffy clouds. Yeah, about 30 minutes. Okay, let's just double check. Okay, too steep path ahead. That's fine. Okay, so let's go into progress and report. Right. So we've been flying for, let's see, yeah, 13 minutes. There you go, 13 minutes. So we're about 76 on rainy. Oh, it's raining? I love that. I love that. That's awesome. We're gonna get some nice rain. Okay, yeah, we do have scattered few clouds. Yeah, I don't really have any rain reported in the METAF, but there is a thunderstorm. Yeah, so currently, yeah, it's moderate rain. Actually, let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna expire at 11 p.m. I think we're good. I think we're gonna make it to that bit of a rain there. So estimated. So we have about 229 nautical miles to go. So if we're looking at the time right now, it's 29:59. So 36. Yeah, roughly around 30 minutes. Roughly. That's when we're gonna be there. So roughly around 30 minutes. Do you fly in real life? Yes, I do. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for answering the question. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome aboard Avianca flight number 513 with service to Costa Rica. And we're already almost halfway in. We're almost halfway in. So for those of you guys that's sticking around and watching, thank you for your patience. Muchas gracias, amigos. Yes, yeah, exactly. Nuclear is awesome, by the way. Nuclear is, he's like a guru in rocket. He's a rocket scientist, I gotta admit. How's the day going? Oh man, it's going well. I was like rushing to do this stream because I was in the gym and I was like, I told my trainer, I'm like, dude, I gotta stream today, so I gotta be quick. So I made it to this event just for you guys. So thank you so much for your support, guys, and you guys are awesome. Thanks for all your likes, your follow, like the subscribes. We're almost at 20K, man. Isn't that amazing? It's such an awesome community. You guys are incredible. You gotta admit, I'm so grateful that you guys are here. You know, it's so awesome, and that you chose the stream. You didn't swipe away. There's so many people that like come in and just swipe away and they're like, yeah, whatever, this guy just blabbing on. But you guys are so awesome. Just as good one. My setup side out draw paper, right? Place my tablet. Yeah, I recommend get one release here. Oh, so if you want me, oh yeah, very happy the bias was fixed, man. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I still need to reseat the CPU, but yeah, I'm fixing it. So when it comes to writing, guys, I use this little pen, and then I just kind of write here. So this is where I do my scribbles, and that way, you know, I can write and just give you a little big smile. There you go. I don't really use paper because too much paper, right? And I actually use the same app when I fly in real life. So. Oh, you almost swiped and you didn't? It's so cool, man. Santiago, muchas gracias, man. Thank you so much. Can you go PDX? Not today, but we could eventually. So someone was asking about fuel gauges, right? So in this aircraft, there's two ways to see where your fuel is. First is right here. It's called FOB, fuel on board. And then there's the fuel page on the ECAM. So this is ECAM. This is the central screen, ECAM. And you can see what's happening, right? So to read the fuel, it's very easy, right? So we have 4 tanks, really. Well, 5 tanks. The center tank, then inner wing tanks, and then outer wing tanks. So we've got the engine number 1 and engine number 2. So fuel used, so we already used 1,480 kilograms. So we used about 1.5 tons of fuel, so we did a lot of emissions right there. Burned so much, well, virtual emissions, so technically we're not really doing a lot of emissions, but yeah. So we've got 2,000 kilograms, so 2,200 on inner tanks and then 690 on our outer tanks. You will see that we'll get a message that the outer tanks fuel is transferred. There you go, J-Star, hello sir, thank you so much for tuning in.
Delta 621,
And
contact approach
right now the flow is 63 kilograms per minute, so we're burning 63 kilograms per minute. So right now it's 2202 Zulu in the aircraft. So I'm finally reunited with my whole task control, getting back into this. What do you recommend for a beginner in terms of onboard equipment stuff? Help you learn technical stuff. So outboard, you could do wing. So this is the inexpensive FCU. So this is when you want to have a best possible product. But wing is the one that I would recommend. It's cheap and it's so good. Does this plane have a trim tank? No, it doesn't. But it has a center tank if you need to. But then again, it's for very long flights. And of course, you have the fuel panel right here. So we have the left, tank pumps and then right tank pumps and then center pump number 1, pump number 2, and then mode select. You can do manual. I think you do cross feed. So if you need to siphon the fuel from left to right or right to left, you could use the cross feed, right? So you could force the cross feed, and that's gonna work. So what's great about the Airbus is that you can force stuff. You can, every time you click something and it turns white, you're either turning it off or you are. What was awkward? J-Star, what was awkward? What do we do? I don't really talk a lot. You don't? Okay, you don't? So what's happening, dude? Tell us. Okay, so Emily says, I'm working in private pilot IRL Denata. Oh, nice. Yeah. So congrats on getting your license, right? So that's the thing that you got to do. You got to get your license, and you'll love it. Don't quit. So whenever you get your pilot's license, don't quit. Nicholas says, I think Boeing has that weird thing when it moves center tank, trim tank, and outer tank. Yeah, Boeing has a lot of sort of things that you override. So in Airbus, everything's kind of managed for you.
You can now turn left direct to
sometimes people don't like Airbus. They say, "Oh, Airbus is so easy to fly." I think it's great to stream on because it's so logical. I think, as I said, if I was an airline pilot, I would definitely just be flying Airbus because that is such an awesome airplane to fly. Oh man, look at all this sun. It's just shining right into us.
And Delta 622, recycle transponder squawk 0135.
Oh man, look at that. So much moisture, by the way. So much moisture, and yeah, Boeing or Airbus? Airbus. Like just how I say hi. Yeah. Hello. Based in Florida, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'd say listen, Boeing and Airbus, it's a very loaded question. I think both are great, depending on what you want out of it, right? Like if you want, it's like driving a car, right? You could have a manual car, manual transmission. You can have automatic. Right? It's really up to your personal preference. So I'd say Airbus is more of an automatic transmission. It still does everything you want, and Boeing is more like manual transmission. So you're gonna get some snacks, nice. So yeah, that's pretty much the difference. And when it comes to I'd say comfort for the pilot, I would vote for Airbus. And let me tell you why. Like I told a lot. Like I've been telling this a lot in the streams, right? Like if you take a look how roomy this is, right? So it is very, very roomy. So yeah, bring the rest for us. Yeah, for sure. So you just kind of like move the seat out on the rails. Let's see if we can move the seat out. I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, we can kind of move this out of the way. But if we move the seat out, like it kind of slides on these rails, and you get in. Look how much space you have. Like on the 737, it's so crammed up, but in the Boeing, it's not a lot of space. But here, Airbus is just so spacey. Plus, look at this. You have this tray table, right? So you can just kind of enjoy your meal or whatever, or snacks that Nuclear is going to bring to us. And you have your side stick on your left side when you're captain, and on the right side when you're first officer. So you don't have this yoke in front of you. Oh, can you do Avianca Bogotá to Florida? Yeah, Bogotá to Florida. So you guys gotta pick if you have the well. First of all, join my Discord if you have requests. Make sure you join Discord. Let me give you the Discord.
Buenas noches, Panama Centro. Avianca
So that's
041, dirección
oh, Drew, wait. I do read your messages. So, what app do you use or websites do you use to recommend flight noting planning? Okay, so apps. Thanks, by the way. Sorry. Nudge me. Feel free to nudge me if I don't, if I missed your comments. There's way too many of them, and so I use SimBrief. So SimBrief is this one. Let me show you.
Avianca 15, corrección, Copa 115.
Is this flight planning app? So this is SimBrief. There's my flight plan, right? So I can go in and did I just not?
1,000
Copa
to
115,
go.
continúe virando por derecha, rumbo
Check.
115.
Oh, is it gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So there it is. So this is the flight planning app that I use, right? So it has everything.
Correcto, Copa 115.
So you can pre-file it to Vatsim, and then there's your departure report. There's your briefing, right? So you could have your briefing, and in this briefing, by the way, once you plan it, it automatically gets imported into here. So if you go into the briefing here, so I can already see this flight plan. So this is my flight plan. Oh, there's the meals. So you guys gotta talk to Nuclear.
Copa 180, solo estática.
Navigraph, yeah. I did now, right? Joining this code, nice. SimBrief and Navigraph, exactly. So I use Navigraph as well. I have Navigraph, but this app right here, this app is called ForFlight. So this is the app that I use when I fly for real, right? I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it in the flight simulator because it's expensive. It's very expensive. So I don't recommend it. Anyways, guys, I think we need to start planning for landing. I know I talk a lot. So let's start planning. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there's the route. We have the METAR, arrival METAR, so we have 1103, and let's do that. I'm gonna enter the destination data under performance. So let's go here. Okay, so this phase. All right, so QNH is 29er.
Flight 205 Super, contact approach 19.7.
Okay, so we got 20 temperature 23. And then we have winds 1103, 110 at 3. And for the barrels, I think, let's see. So MROC, ATIS. Okay, so ATIS information Delta. We've got, oh, it is ILS 07. Oh wow, okay. So it is going to be ILS 07. So I think this changes everything. Let's just set the arrival, and we're going to do ILS. Okay, for departure available upon request. Okay, so ILS Zulu. So ILS Zulu. Let's select ILS Zulu. And for the star. Okay, so I guess it will be the India.
Panama Control, el Copa 09.
Bar 3 India.
Aeronave que llama Panama Control, prosiga. El Copa 019, Panama Control. Copa 019, muy buenas en contacto radar. Haciendo, continúa 310.
Perfect.
Continuamos 310, el Copa 09. Presentamos una situación en cabina. Ajá, adelante.
Oh wow, it is going to be quite a crazy. Look how much fog we have. That's crazy. There's so much fog up ahead.
Va a tener que decirlo. El Copa 09, bueno, no sabemos qué sucedió, no tenemos AIRAX. Ok, tranquilidad, vectores. Los vectores son bienvenidos para el Copa 09 por allá. Copa 09 puede volar directo Víctor. Directo Víctor, el Copa 09. Muy bien, saludos, Chepe. Pura vida.
Okay, so looks like
de aquí me voy directo a piratear el Navigraph. Muy bien.
So arrival is probably going to be the 3 India. There it is. And then for the approach, we're looking at ILS Zulu 07. So that's the one we're going to use. Okay. So for this, we're going to take a look at the minimum. So we're class C, so 3164.
Copa 180, vale directizado.
64. 3164 for barrels.
Copa 180, solo estática.
Directizada, Copa 180, increíble.
Here we're at
¿Qué
cruise.
pasa, Jaime? ¿Qué pasa?
and we're still with the center. So thank you guys once again. Thank you so much for double tapping the screen, and look at that. We're gonna be crossing the
me confirma pista
Costa Rica airspace shortly.
En Panama, en Tocumen.
Look how beautiful this aircraft looks, by the way. Copa 09 is having some issues. Oh, really? I don't understand what they're saying.
21, Copa 019.
You guys gotta explain what are they talking about? I have no idea. I don't understand. No comprende.
¿Y cuál espero?
Okay, so
Le llamo.
it's going to Atsu. And receive messages. And then Avianca ops. Let's do that. Okay, so yeah, we did have a bit of a delay. That's fine. Okay, so performance, we did the phase, and perfect. So let's double check the our arrival right here. So this is our arrival. So we're gonna be going through Iseba. We need to be at Juare below 260 and above 16,000, and then here we go. This is the airport, so we need to be at Turu at maximum 210 knots at 10,000. So that's the restriction that we have.
Copa 09, ese,
oh, they're awesome. I love Central America. It's so good. But some students were offline. Oh, really? Need vectors for the approach, I think. Oh, yeah. We'll get vectored right from here. We'll get vectored from Turu, right? So if you take a look at the flight plan right here, you can see that Turu, see decel Turu, and then we have that discontinuity right here, which is fine. And then we have the MROC 07. So see how it says too steep path? We don't really care about that because they're going to vector us and give us the altitude, which is totally fine. It's totally fine for this phase. So stick around, guys, for the landing. We're going to be descending shortly. So for that, when we're going to be descending, let me show you. So we're going to progress, and we're going to go into report. We have top of descent in 37 nautical miles. So shortly at 2219. That is going to be in, yeah, like 4 minutes or so. Do you speak Russian? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Drew. I speak Russian. Sometimes. Depends how much vodka I drink. No, just kidding. Yeah, I do speak Russian. Yeah. I don't know. Can we use the shades here? Okay, let me just give you a bit of a quick cockpit tour. I know you guys like that. Let's see. Yeah, let's leave the post. All right. Here's the oldie passengers, and these are lovely flight attendants. Look at how beautiful they are, and of course, that's oldie passengers. And this guy always, every single flight, he's holding onto his stomach. I don't know what he's got there, or what did he eat. You guys gotta tell me, you know. So, right. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the flight, and thanks so much once again for all your awesome support. Oh, nice. Username is Nick. Perfect. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. So, if you guys have any, like, further detailed questions, please do ask it in Discord. Like, we've got everybody that will help you there.
Avianca 513, call sign number 124.1.
Call sign only 124.1. Thanks so much, Avianca 513. Ciao. 124.1.
Y me confirma para el Copa 09, volamos directo a Buman.
Avianca 513.
Avianca 513, hello, Cinnamon Control, radar contact, flight level 340, when ready, descend via the Quare 3, India, arrival for runway 07, descend via the arrival to 16,000, altimeter 29908 at El Coco.
Roger, when ready, descent 16,000 via Quare 3 India, arrival expecting Ala Zulu runway 07 for Avianca 513. Okay, 16. So we're going to be in Quare at 16. Oh, so we need to be above 116,000. So we're descending via this arrival. So that's Quare 3 India. That's the arrival. And over here we've got the, point of Iseba. There's the top of the descent right here. So we'll need to look at that. And that's going to be our sort of reference point. We can already start descending. Let's just probably go ahead and do it now. So there's the VNAV path, and we're going to be probably following the VNAV path over there. So we might be. It's okay if we're a bit below it. That's totally fine. but we're accurate uniforms and everything. Oh yeah, absolutely. Look at that. There's the first officer, Luca, right here. So at this point, I want you guys to stick around because we're going to be landing this airplane and we're going to be recording it. So is the horizontal indicator made by Soviet? No, this is a French airplane, by the way. So the Soviet one has it flipped, right? It's the land is on top and then the blue is on the bottom, right? This one is actually this one is more the HSI. This one is more latitude indicator, you probably mean, right? Not the horizontal indicator. This one is more logical than the Soviet one. So I think Soviet one is crazy. No one must be one. Guys, we're almost at 20K. Can we get some subscribes? It would be awesome if you can subscribe to the
Delta
channel
622, Santa
if you haven't
Maria
already.
low, radar contact,
So let
flight
me
level
see.
360. When ready, descend via the Quad 3.
So we're
India,
already
arrival
descending.
to
Let me just
16,000 feet. Altimeter at
see
the
if I can
Coco
do something.
2998.
Okay, let's see the goal. We have. Yeah, we're not gonna get super chats. No, we don't want super chat goals. We're gonna do.
Delta 622, yes sir, that's correct.
There, I'm going to pin that message right here. Perfect. All right, we're descending, guys. We're descending into our. Let's get to 20K. Yes. All right, here we go. We're now descending to Costa Rica, and we're already just crossed the border. What's the point of the corridors? Just isn't make more aircraft the same place? What do you mean the corridors? This is.
Avianca 513, Santa Maria.
Avianca 513. Go ahead.
Yeah, just letting you know you can expect some crosswinds at San Jose. There's some variable winds, but it's mostly 6 knots, so shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks so much for letting us know, Avianca 513. Awesome. See, so nice. These controllers are so amazing. See, they're letting us know that there's a possibility of us hitting the crosswind, you know, and all that stuff. So Seattle flight, yeah, it's coming, officer boy. It's coming. I gotta do it. The Seattle flight. Yeah, I got the Seattle scenery. I promised these guys to do it too. So why don't we do it tomorrow? Might as well. Let's do it tomorrow. So I gotta feature the scenery. These guys are waiting for me to do it. Thanks for the reminder. I know I haven't done it yet. I feel bad now. Okay, so I have control.
You have control.
I have control.
Perfect. Let's run the approach brief. So the weather is good. So runway is dry and okay, you have to land. Yes, ILS threats are none. Auto land no. Final sector if is required. Yes. Minimum descent altitude is minimums of 3164. So 3164, 3164. Position 20,000 K. Airport elevation MSL is okay. Good. So let's see. 30,000. Yeah, we're still descending. And if you're gonna take a look at this, okay, so traditional flight level 200, that's the traditional level, and altitude. So after flight level 200, we'll set the altimeters to 29908. We've got airport elevation 3048. So now we don't need. So let's run the brief.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
The newest weather shows nice view of our conditions. And we've got the arrival and approach for guidance and FMS for descent planning
Smoke
to get down to
paprikas,
the airport.
yeah, spicy.
It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry. And we take the first available turn to taxi to the gate per ATC instructions.
Yeah,
Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
All right, guys, brief complete. Then we're getting ready. Look at that. We only have like what 190 people, 190 subscribers until we hit 20K. You guys are so awesome. Look at that. We're almost there. We are almost there. And thank you for your support. Thanks for not swiping away. You know, you're amazing. And you're so patient. All you 145 folks that are on the stream right now, we're getting ready to land. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you. Cheers. It's my cold coffee before we land. Okay.
I have control.
You have control.
Okay, so I have control. There you go. Look at that beautiful terrain up ahead. We're in Costa Rica. And there we go. We're about to land. We are about to land. Okay. Officer Boy says, I have truants watching when I have my girlfriend drive me to hockey, so I don't get ticketed. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Can't wait for the... Yeah, so Drew, I'm gonna try to make it happen. I'm gonna try to make it happen. You know what? If I won't be able to do it like in a proper way, then I'll just stream in one of the flights. I'll just go on and I'll tell you guys how much I appreciate all of you out of the real airplane. So I'll do that. It might be like it might not be an orchestrated stream with the YouTuber I was gonna do, but I might just go live from the plane whenever I have good connection, and I'll have someone film me while I do that. So we'll have a bit of a chat.
Descend to 160, speedbird existing.
So yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Speedbird 86 Tango, please confirm Quad 3 India.
I know I've promised that, so we probably
India,
should probably do that. Officer Boy, that's awesome. Hockey is cool, man. That's great that you play hockey. All right, so there it is. We're in a VNAV path, as you can see. It's a little green dot. So we're in a VNAV. These are restrictions for the flight level 260. So we need to be below flight level 260. There it is. So as we're crossing, we're right below 260, and then we are following the IFR flight plan. So we need to move through these points. So I know you've asked the GP. You asked the question, right? Like we have a specific IFR flight plan that we're flying, so they need to be either vectored or making sure that we're flying these paths. It's just like GPS, right? You can't simply, since this is an IFR flight, you can't simply just fly whenever you want. It's not really a VFR. It's not a visual flight. So we need to follow the strict procedures, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to be we're talking to real people who's doing the control. They are the controllers, and we're going to have approach. We're going to have tower. Everything's going to be awesome, and we're getting ready to land. Looks like we have 15 minutes until the event is over. So I think they should accommodate us for this. So the next frequency that we're going to talk to is 119.6. Decimal 6. I'm going to put that in here. 9.6. And there it is. We're descending at flight level 200.
Contact now, Coco Control on 119.6.
Over to Coco Control 119.6. Muchas gracias, and thanks so much. See you soon. Avianca 503.
Pura vida. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, perfect. So there it is.
Unrestricted.
Okay, so we have Coco Control, and there it is. This is the approach, and let's go ahead and tell them hello, and that we are we're descending via the Quare 3 India.
That's 609er Coco Control.
Sorry, like 609er.
And we have information Delta.
609er, Panama maintain flight level 360 unrestricted.
2998.
360 for Lexus through 6. Excuse me, Lexus 609er. Thank you.
Coco Control, good evening. Avianca 513, flight level 220, descending to 16,000 via the Quare 3 India. We have information Delta.
Avianca 513, Coco Control, good evening. Radar contact flight level 220. Continue your descent to 10,000. Expect correction via the Quare 3 India arrival. Expect the ILS Zulu 07, the altimeter 29908.
Roger, continue descent via the Quare 3 India arrival. 163,000 and 10,000. And expecting ILS 07 Zulu approach 2998 by Avianca 513. Okay, just slowing down a bit. There we go. And then just get those speed brakes armed right here. So once again, thanks for double taps. Oh, dude, Officer Boys, this is your 14th stream. Oh, man, you are regular. So is this real people? Absolutely. I'm talking to real people. Panda was talking W stream. Thanks so much. By the way, welcome to Avianca flight number 513. Thanks so much for tuning in. By the way, we are flying to Costa Rica. You joined at the right time. Thanks for not swiping away. We're going to be landing right now, and the real people, real players, they're playing as air traffic control. And of course, we are playing as the pilots, right? And you guys are captains that are on the stream. So there you go. We're descending via the arrival, following all realistic procedures. We're going to be landing with this runway right here, ILS 07 Zulu approach. So we do have minimums already set, and there's the localizer 109.5. I'm just going to quickly double check the localizer. Good. 109.5 cross-checked. There we go. Yeah, we need more drag because right now we have a speed restriction. Just gonna, actually not yet. Okay, so altimeter set to 29908. Okay, so 29908 set and cross-checked. Perfect. There you go.
299 set.
299.
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna.
set.
So next
Passing
one, Officer Boy's probably gonna get his mod
100.
soon, shortly. So right now, I know it's one of the
Now.
mods is Eugene, but he's not. It's too late for him. Okay, are they planning to learn air traffic control? Yeah, they do. So some of them are real air traffic controllers, by the way. Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot. There you go. Nightbot's back. Nightbot's here. Just reminding you guys that, you know, you can support the channel. You can watch Twitch and all that good stuff. So yeah, Nightbot's a good sport. All right, here we go. 116,000. We're gonna start. Yeah, we're gonna probably pre-select 10,000 on the FCU. He's spinning Dashton. Let's do the approach checklist now with this awesome first officer. Her name is Luca. There you go.
Approach checklist.
Just gonna get her checklist.
Aero ref.
Barrel ref 29908.
2998 set.
2998. Set. Seat belts.
Seat belts are on.
On.
Minimum.
3164
Auto brake.
Auto brake. Yeah, we're gonna probably do medium for this. Yeah, let's do that medium mark.
Medium.
Engine mode selector.
Engine mode selector is normal. Speed brake on.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Approach checklist completed. Yeah, 50 stream. I get a mod. Yeah, you do. You will. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll get you the mod, man. Thanks so much, everyone. Once again, we're getting ready to land, and we are, yes, on Twitch. That's right. So Twitch should be live too. I don't know. Is it live? I think it's live. It should be, right?
609er, contact Santamaría 124.1. Yeah.
I know. I don't really. Yeah, it is live on Twitch, but I don't really. Yeah, I have 2 people watching on Twitch right now, but they're not talking. So, or maybe one person. Twitch is yeah. Oh, there's the Panda was like. Thanks so much for switching to Twitch. There it is. Yeah, you guys can watch on Twitch. Yeah, thanks for following, man. Panda. Appreciate following. If you guys want to see like the horizontal view, you could watch it on Twitch, and it's gonna be.
Delta Victor Papa. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to say again. My audio for Vatsim just blew up my ears.
Okay, so there it is. So we're at the final legs right here. We're gonna be.
Control. This is Charlie Golf Delta Victor Papa. Is my audio too loud? Are you saying?
No. It was the classic Vatsim bug.
21210. Yeah.
I gotcha. Charlie Golf Delta Victor Papa.
All right, look at that beautiful Costa Rica, and there we go on the right-hand turn. Airport somewhere over there,
and we're higher altitude if possible, and place following.
And we'll be ready to land shortly. Same name on Twitch. It's Flight Streamer Live. Flight Streamer Live. Yeah. Nick B says, yeah, it's live. Thanks so much, Nick. Appreciate you guys watching on Twitch. And Panda, are you like did you just
7,500
become a member on Twitch? That's awesome, man. Thanks so much. Co-pilots from whom? This is the Festa Crew. I love Festa Crew. It's so awesome. It gives you everything, and we're not too long for stream at night. Yeah. So we're gonna be vectored now. So 118.6 is for the tower.
Continuing climb to 7,500 for Charlie Golf Delta Victor Papa.
Yeah, he's really loud, that guy.
Delta Victor Papa, you can call me 1-2 miles.
Okay, so 10,000. So there it is. So we're gonna be expecting being vectored.
We'll call you 1-2 miles from the VOR.
We're gonna be vectoring here. So 210. Yeah, we'll need to probably. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of a turbulence right here because we're approaching the mountains and we're getting ready to land. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in. And welcome aboard flight Avianca 513. We're getting ready to land. Oh yeah, tower is not online anymore. Oh shoot. So we're gonna keep talking to the approach. Okay, so yeah, probably approach will clear us to land. Airport somewhere. The other. No, it's right there on the right hand side.
513 after Turu, you're cleared for the ILS Zulu runway 07. Report when established on the localizer.
After Turu cleared ILS 07 Zulu for Avianca 513 will report to established. Thanks so much. A real pilot. Yes. The most the funny thing is like everyone keeps asking that question. I love that. Yes, I am. I fly smaller planes. Okay, so for this, we're looking at ILS 07. So we need to be at Carba at 6,000. So we're going to be cleared for the approach. So after Turu, we're cleared for the approach. We're going to go direct Carba, and we will then be cleared for the approach. Perfect. So as you can see, We're now going to be within our speed restrictions, so we're going to decel. So there it is. We're decelling right now to 210. And let's activate the approach phase.
Approach phase.
Good evening, radio contact at level 190. Continue
Okay, approach phase, and then let's set flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Check speed.
Arrival.
Yeah, that's fine.
ILS Zulu, runway 07, altimeter 29998.
We'll need to get the speeds here. Okay, perfect. And there it is.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Speed checked.
Flaps
There we go.
1.
Flaps 1 set. And we're cleared for the approach. So that means we hit the approach button right here. And what we need to do is we need to go direct.
Avianca 6-4.
Direct to Carba. That's the waypoint we need to go direct to. Okay, perfect. There it is. The LS is on. And there we go. So that's at the S speed. So there it is. We're gonna descend to 6,000 right now. So we're gonna go descend now. And there it is. Carba. We need to be at 6,000 at Carba. So let's start that descent. And we're cleared for the approach. So that's good. His spoilers are armed. Everything's good. Flaps 1, and we're getting ready to land. Look at that. Luca is ready. And now it's a good time to start recording. So we're going to start recording the landing. Okay, so there it is, my flight control replay, and we're gonna record this. So let's do this. So this is going to be our Avianca 513, and Costa Rica. Okay, so save that. Perfect. So recording is on, and there we go. So now we're descending to 6,000. And we're now going to record the localizer. Sorry guys, I'm now can't really follow your comments at this time. So there it is. There's the Carba, and we need to be at 6,000 feet. There it is. There's the ground's glide slope. So I need to just make sure that I get that glide slope on, and we need to decrease that altitude right here. And there it is. So 6,000, and the missed approach altitude for this will be 7,000. Okay, so 7,000. I'm gonna set that. There it is. So we're almost capturing the glide slope. There we go. And we'll let them know that we're established shortly. Hopefully it's gonna be better. Let's see. Oh, we'll see about that.
Aterrizar por la 07.
1,000 to go.
Checked.
Check.
Avianca 922, me confirmo, se tiene la pista a la vista.
No, negativo, no tengo a la vista la pista, la verdad.
So we're now going to be decreasing that airspeed, and we're getting ready to land. Double tap screen, butter or stutter. There you go. Hot laps, hello. Hey guys, sorry, I'm just now need to concentrate on that landing. There it is. A little bit of a turbulence. There we go. We're now intercepting the localizer. We'll let them know that we are now established.
200. Avianca 922.
Avianca 922 negativo, derecha.
The approach is good. There you go. Perfect.
200.
Derecha 200.
And flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Avianca 643, confirm you're ready for
flaps 2.
immediate takeoff.
Bro's locked in. That's right.
Avianca 643, roger, wind 020 degrees at 6 knots, runway 07, clear for immediate takeoff.
Immediate takeoff, 07, 643.
Avianca 513 fully established. ILS 07 Zulu approach.
Avianca 513, roger, continue the ILS Zulu 07, I'll call you when you are clear to land.
Roger, can you approach Avianca 513? Yep, so they'll call us when we're ready to go. And there it is. Yeah, we'll do gear down now.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Okay, gear down. Perfect. The gear's coming down. And we're getting ready to land. Look at that. Ryanair landing, I'm calling it. There. Where our runway is up ahead. Runway is good. Runway is good. So I can see the runway.
Coco
right
Control, Charlie Golf Delta Victor Papa.
You guys don't see it. There's your binocular. See to right to red. We're good. We're on a glide path. There it is. So we're just descending.
Delta Victor Papa, roger.
And let's do flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
There's flaps 3. Perfect. All right, so
Coco Control, I don't think we're going to be
Then
going
we'll-
that far. I'm planning to turn around fairly
Let's do
soon.
the flaps
for
full.
Charlie Delta to Papa.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Flaps full.
Roger, approximately
Let's go ahead and do the landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Turning around back.
Ecam Mimo.
Probably around 20 miles.
Landing checklist completed.
Landing check is completed.
Papa,
Just waiting for the landing
report
clearance.
20 miles out of the VOR then.
Report 20 miles out of the VOR, Charlie Delta to
Oh my god, this guy's so loud, by the way. You would approach this, looks familiar. Yeah, this is by the way the Costa Rica. This is the. Okay, I'll show you 1 second. This is the Juan Santamaría International.
513, wind 020 degrees at 6 knots, runway 07, clear to land.
Clear to land 07. Avianca 513. Thanks so much. Okay, manual flight. Perfect. So let's fly this baby down manually. We got the recording. You guys can place your bets on the landing rate. Hopefully we'll make a better one. There it is. Landing in Costa Rica.
Avianca 922 por su derecha, vire rumbo 250.
Go to white to red. Runways in sight. Wind check 09er 100 at 4. Winds variable.
1000.
Transitioning into a little bit of a crosswind, but not a factor. About 6 knots. So should be nice. 1000. There it is. Just landing it manually. Here we go.
Para la aproximación visual, visto 07.
Just gotta maintain that glide slope. There it is. Keep checking the
Y Avianca 922, Hacienda mantenga 1-2000 pies.
vertical speed. Perfect. 500. Checked.
100 above.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
Check.
Correcto, separación vertical es la razón para el ascenso.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, knots.
Yeah, just a bit of a float here. That's fine. Yeah, 244. Okay, yeah, it's not that great, but they gotta fix the model though. Like for this Airbus, it's really floaty though.
Avianca 643, Coco Control.
70 knots.
Manual flight. I mean, sorry, the reverse is off.
Para 17,000 pies vía la terrestre.
Manual braking. I mean, there it is. Manual braking, and we're down on the ground. Okay, so we're gonna exit Delta. Yeah, we're exit Delta. All right, was it butter? I mean, it was all right. It was all right. We'll watch the replay, so guys, don't go away. We're gonna watch the replay. There it is. All right. So once again, welcome to Costa.
Delta 622. I'm actually so sorry. I think I didn't give you clearance for the LS Zulu. Is that correct?
All right, here we go. It's gonna turn left. Right here. Once again, welcome everybody. Look at that. So we'll let them know that we're exiting the Delta.
Delta 622, sorry, that one's my bad. Expect vectors for the LS 07. For now, you can turn left heading.
What's up, everybody? Hey, look at that. Oh, Wing's here. Awesome. Wing's here. Hey, look at that. The legendary Wing is in the chat.
On behalf of the captain and the entire crew, we'd like to welcome you to
Wing's the best, guys. Wing is where you get all your MCU and FCU and you guys gotta check Wing.
Leaving all items of hand luggage safely stowed.
All right, let me
until
just
the
let
seatbelt
them know.
signs have been switched off. Before you leave the aircraft,
so
please ensure you have
Core
all
Control
your
Avianca
personal
513 is
items and
vacated
hand
on
luggage
Delta.
with you. Please be careful when opening overhead lockers as items
Avianca
may fall out,
513,
causing injury.
Roger, taxi to Gate
We'd
via
like to remind
Alpha.
you that
Welcome to
smoking
Costa
is not
Rica.
permitted until you've reached
Taxi
the
Gate by Alpha,
designated
thanks so
smoking
much.
area.
Muchas gracias, Avianca 513. Thanks so much for control. Have a
If
great
you
night.
require assistance when you leave the aircraft, please contact a member
All right,
of
so
our
he
ground
says, welcome to
staff.
Costa Rica. We're gonna taxi to Alpha. Let's do the Alpha 11.
After Turu, you're
Do
clear
that
for
Alpha
the
11.
LS
Don't go away, guys. We're gonna watch the
07
replay. So,
for
okay, Alpha 11. Let's do that. Alpha 11, and show me the spot and activate. There it is. Okay, after landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
For those of you who do not have a boarding card, please go
Off.
directly
After
to the
landing
flight
checklist
collection
completed.
desk.
Okay, taxi light off.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the
Taxi
entire
light off.
airline, thank you very much for choosing to fly with us today,
All right,
and we hope to see you
fantastic.
again in the near future. Thank you.
Yeah, wing instead of no, unfortunately you can't. But you guys gotta check out Wing guys. The best MCDU for the best price for the
Coco
MCDU.
Control, Charlie Golf Delta, Victor
And
Papa, 20.
they got some nice surprises. I cannot wait for the throttle. Like I really don't like my throttle, the one that I'm using now, so I can't wait for Wing to release it now.
Delta Victor Papa,
Just
right
you guys
here.
are awesome. Wing's
You can call
here.
me when
So by the way, whoever's going to
when 2
Flight
miles
Sim
out of
Expo,
the
make sure you guys
VOR Tango India
let me know, because I'll be there. You know, and Wing Sports gonna
Charlie
be there, so you're gonna see some surprises from them, and it's gonna be amazing. All right, here we go. Let's just park the aircraft shortly. All right, here we go. There's our air marshaller. Right, he's gonna park us. So don't go away. Don't swipe up just yet. We're gonna watch the landing from the replay. Yeah, let's not blast them with the radiations. We're gonna turn off the Turin ND. That's the radar. We don't want him to get radiated, or her. I think it's her, right? I think it's a lady. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna park. You know, cue in that music, by the way. You know, the one from TikTok. Okay, there it is. I hope you guys know what you need. The captain side stick. Yeah, I'm getting the captain side stick shortly. So this one is the Moza, right? So Moza base. So I'm getting the captain side stick shipped in just a bit. 18, 17, 8. Okay. Oh yeah. I hope the dance will be there. Let's see if she's gonna do a dance. Okay, let's just wait. I want to do a dance. I want to make sure she does the dance. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's do this. So parking brake set. Okay, ignition's on, and then let's do the beacon and seatbelt signs off. Okay, are we gonna get the dance? Hopefully. Oh no, no! Why there's no dance? No dance. I don't know what I gotta do. I gotta make sure I know what I do. I did the beacon off too, and I don't know why it's do the dance. No. Anyways, guys, there you go. Welcome to Costa Rica, everyone. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't go away because, oh my God, Panda just subscribed to Prime. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for Prime on Twitch. So we're live on Twitch, live on YouTube, and appreciate using your Prime membership to support the channel. Thank you so much. You know, the Twitch, we're kind of slowly growing the channel there, but I appreciate you, Panda, man. All right, here we go. So let's quickly do this right here. So let's request deboarding. So we'll do a few things, right? We're gonna. Oh my God, did I have my door open all this time? Let her cook. Okay, let me just open it. I had my door open. Everybody was watching my landing. It's like, you guys, there it is. Okay, what the hell was that? Dang it! What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, throttle might come out in June. Yes, that is amazing. Throttle might be possible now. There you go. So throttle might be coming out soon. So no one knows. I have no idea. So, you know, I'd love to get some more updates, and I'm so looking forward to the throttle. And you'll probably see the newer version in you know, at the Flight Sim Expo. I'll be there, guys. By the way, make sure you guys check out Flight Sim Expo. It's an event in Rhode Island. Let me just quickly show you. So it's an event in Rhode Island that will happen. You know, there's tons of exhibitors, tons of developers. You get to meet all your favorite hardware manufacturers. Wing's gonna be there. You know, I'll be there too. I'm their media partner, so hope you guys check it out. You know, head over to flightsimexpo.com. So we've got some awesome sponsors. Yeah, you can see Wing here, right? And so Orbex, PMG, Power 3D is going to be there in the builds. You know, Parallel 42, one of my favorite software developers. I love Parallel 42. Orbex is like, so yeah, actually, Navigraph, Orbex, Wing, Parallel 42 are my partners. So that's who I love. And thanks to them for support. Oh, by the way, what the hell is wrong with my camera? I just noticed. You guys never told me that my camera is acting up. Let me just double check. What the hell? Let me see. I need to tune this. I think that's better, right? I think that's better. Let me... Yeah, I gotta tune my camera. Is that better? Is that better? Is that cool? Is that Wing Wing's in the stream? Oh yeah, Wing Wing. Everyone loves Wing Wing. And it's awesome that they're here. Yay, Flight Sim Expo 2025. That's right. That's right. Okay, so see, you haven't swiped away yet because you know what's next. The next thing is what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a debrief. Exactly. See, let's go. Excited to see everyone at the expo. You guys gotta go. You guys gotta go. So it's an event. By the way, let me show you just a quick couple of pictures from there, right? Like, you'll get to try out lots of gear. You'll get to, you know, go to lots of announcements. There's lots of great presentations, and you can actually physically touch every single control, and you know, you can get all the demos. So I strongly recommend you guys going to that event, and you get to meet Wing Wing. Right? The Wing Wing is so awesome that they get to fly the whole team there, right? And it's awesome. Is this Ivao? No, that's Vatsim. That's Vatsim. But Ivao and Vatsim are there. So, okay. Now, one of the favorite parts of the stream for me is debrief, right? So let's see what the hell did we do. So I'm going to turn on the breadcrumbs right here. I think I have breadcrumbs enabled. Yes, there you go. So what the hell did we do today? We flew all the way from Tocumen International. So that is the... so let me just clear this. So this is in Panama. So Panama City, we were flying out of the runway 21 left. So there was no standard instrument departure, so we're just following the runway headings. So 21 left, and then left direct to this waypoint right here. And then we flew, yeah, we crossed Costa Rica and then crossed the... We flew through Panama and then crossed Costa Rica, and then here we go. We landed in Juan Santamaría Internacional. That's the somewhere in Costa Rica. That's the Costa Rica, yeah. So it is in San Jose, Costa Rica. San Jose. It's in the mountains, right? So because the elevation was 3,048 feet, right? So that's the elevation. And we were vectored, so this was the arrival, and then we were like, yeah, you cannot clear for the approach, so we vectored ourselves in actually, and then we flew in right here. And this, by the way, is the traffic from the Vatsim. We can actually see the landing right now. Someone's landing. Let's do that. Why don't we just do that? So let me watch someone's landing. And let's see, we get the drone. Oops. Wait. Yeah, that's one thing is I gotta figure out the drone controls for that. I don't have the drone controls set up properly. 1 second. Oh yeah, I don't. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, he landed already. Sorry about that. Yeah, see, he landed. He just landed. We missed his landing, but we're gonna watch our landing. So we're gonna be special, absolutely. So tomorrow, pretty good mod hometown stream. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, so replay time. Let's disconnect from Vatsim. And now we're going to just I don't want to waste your time. There you go. So panel states. I'm gonna get ready. We're going to just reset the position, activate, and here we go. So everything's getting ready, and we're gonna watch how we did today. When are you flying from Africa? I don't know. It really depends when the next event is gonna happen. So not sure. So there it is. Let's toggle the jetway out of the way, and let's get the replay going. Okay, so let's load it up. Costa Rica. And before we do the replay, I need to make sure that all lights are on. So Oh, we're gonna go back into the aircraft. We're gonna turn on the lights. There it is, landing lights. We got the strobes. The beacon is on, right? So we need to, yeah, 1 and 2 wing lights we don't need. Yeah, we put seat belts on, and then, yeah, we make sure that the lights are on, so that way they don't flicker when we do a replay. Anyways, I hope you guys are ready to go, and let's teleport to the replay and see how well we did. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go and watch the replay. All right, here. I just need to quickly reset the spoiler. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to fast forward to how we landed. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. Okay, there it is. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is the passenger view of the replay of the landing we did. And it says, hey, what about me? I'm quite active. Oh, yeah. Drew, you want a mod as well? Yeah, I know you're active. I know you're active. Okay, you guys got to message me on let's talk about it on Discord. So send me a message if you guys want the mod. So we'll chat about that. All right, here we go. So here's the landing. We're gonna watch the first view is from the passenger view, so how we did, and you're gonna tell me if we did well or not. Let's be the judges of this landing. Let's see. It's the Avianca. All right, officer boys at the rink. Nice. Yeah, have fun, man. Have fun. There it is, and flare, a little bit of a float, and boom, here we go. Well, that was not bad, right? I mean, it was kind of smooth, right? Kind of smooth. Now we're gonna go into the external view. That's pretty smooth, and let's watch the landing from external view. Let's see. There it is. '83. Oh, Hood Psychiatrist. That was the same year I was born, man. 93, 83. There it is. Look. Butt touchdown. Look at. Boom. Here we go. I don't know why it says -40. It was a lot more than that. But anyways, there it is. The reversers are out. And there it is. I'll send you a message on Discord after the stream. Ah, sounds good. Here we go. Fast KJ says hello. Hey, how's it going? All right, so that was our landing in Costa Rica. See, this one thing about the see this ghosting. So this is the frame gen ghosting. When we do a replay, that's a bit of an issue, but oh well, should be okay. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do some cinematic landings. There it is. So that was the cinematic landing. Here we go. You disregard that. That was not 2 FPM. And I think we can watch it from, let's see. Okay, let's see. There's the flyby. There we go. And then from this angle, just like a... Oh, it's not bad. Not bad. Could be better, though. You know, there's always room for improvement, right? Yeah, there's definitely a bump there. It's because of the float. Like the characteristics of this particular Airbus by Phoenix is a bit floaty. I really hope they're gonna fix it, but until they do, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of have to get used to it. That's the thing. It was a bit of a steep approach, right? So there we go. That was it. Yeah. And once again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. This was Avianca flight number 513. And we safely arrived to Costa Rica, and there you go. That was the landing, and getting all the flaps up. And that was the replay of us like kind of getting all that clearance, and you'll see us park. And once we shut down the engines, we'll probably end the stream right here. So once again, thanks so much for double taps. Look at that. We're almost at 20,000. Yeah, we didn't get to 20,000 today. We're at like 19,833, but I think it's a huge progress, right? So Maybe tomorrow we'll get to 20K. I think usually it's about like 100 or so subs per stream. So yeah. Drew, what is your Discord username? Make a group chat between you. Oh yeah. Let's do that. All right, there it is. Oh, look at that. 19,934 now. Awesome. We're almost at 20K, and you know, it's so awesome that you guys are supporting the stream. Appreciate you all the time. So yeah, let me just fast forward that. I guess so that you could hear the engine shutdown sound. One of my favorite sounds. There it is. Yeah, it's tailored to the channel. That's right. That's where you guys can ask me questions about the setup and everything. And once again, huge thanks to Wing Wing. I don't know if they're still here, but I always appreciate folks from Wing Wing joining and supporting. It's amazing. Once again, Wing Wing's got the awesome gear, and we're actually going to be flying with Wing Wing stuff tomorrow. I'm going to have set up the Boeing 737 setup. So tomorrow we're going to do Boeing, right? So we're not going to do Airbus for a change. Little the Rapper, thanks so much. Great stuff. Appreciate the support, and everyone. Rassel, thanks for subscribing. Look at that, 19,935. Let's quickly hear the engine shutdown. There's a little ASMR for you right there. Sounds evil, like ooh. Anyways, thanks everyone so much for your support. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and coming back. You know, it's always great to see you the regulars now. I'm super pumped to see like Nuclear, Drew, Officer Boy, you know, and everyone else. Like Sanalis has great landing. Let's see if I past KJ's back. Hood Psychiatrist, yeah, he's the one that was requesting in New York. And yeah, Vinison and Varun said hi. Awesome. All you new guys. Oh, look at that. 19,938. But by now, have a good fight. Yeah, so we're going to be... So I think on Thursday, we might be taking you on a New York tour on a helicopter with this thing. I still need to set it up for that stream. It's going to be Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I think... You know what, guys? Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Not Seattle. We can push Seattle a bit further. But I'll do that flight tomorrow. Enjoy your cold coffee out. Thanks for reminding me I have a coffee. Gonna practice my shuttle landing. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Shuttle landing. By the way, we have a shuttle here. I just don't have it installed. But we do have a shuttle. We can do a shuttle landing. Should we do a shuttle landing sometime? On the stream, on the flight sim? Maybe? Flying between buildings in Extra 3. By the way, did you guys know that I flew an Extra 300? GP3, you'll like that. Just quickly, guys. So, by the way, for those of you guys who subscribe to my channel, I want to show you something real quick before I go. I know I talk a lot, but I wanted to show you something. That I do have a video of me, what I did back like last year. I actually flew on the real Extra 330. And this was something that I've done with Sky Combat Ace as part of the Flight Sim Expo. So it was really cool. Let me show you. Twitch, yeah, there's the Discord and there's Twitch. Yep, appreciate you guys supporting me on Twitch as well. You know, if you just kind of keep the stream open on Twitch, you'll see the more of a better view. You'll see like a full quality view on Twitch. So thanks for that. And let me just quickly show you that. I have ads running because I don't really have the him on this iPad. 1 second. Yeah, let me show you that one. Yeah, so this was that flight. And now that you're subscribed to the channel, you guys should watch this video where I flew in Vegas. I don't know if you can
About
hear it.
100 knots? Yeah, 90 to 100 knots is good for climb speed, but
but there's like so much crap I did. Like I did the loops and
With the
all
score
that
tight,
stuff.
we
and
moved on to our
we did some
Vatsim.
crazy
This is where
things.
extra
Yeah, that's
330
it's kind of like
really
Red Bull
shines.
plane, but you guys
We
should
pulled
definitely
off
see this
hammerheads,
video.
loops,
Like
and
I
inverted
did
spins.
so much
The
stuff and
G-forces
actually
were
flew
intense,
the plane
and at one
with
point I
instructor.
felt over 7.5
So
Gs pressing
I don't know
into
if you
the
can hear
seat,
the audio
and
though.
then experienced negative
Not
3
too
Gs
loud.
during an
I think
inverted
you
spin.
can, right?
It's all part of the experience at Sky Combat Ace.
And then
this
there's
plane had
like I did
zero prohibited
lots of stuff
maneuvers.
there, and then there's this little bombing run.
Next
that
up
was nuts.
low-level bombing run, part of the Top Gun package.
So you guys got to
We
check
dropped
that
down to
video
just
out.
10 feet above
Let's
the
go
ground,
fly upside down
flying
over
at
Vic.
250 miles
Yeah,
per
I'm gonna
hour.
re-upload it
The mission
sometime because I'm
simulate
gonna
a
edit
bombing
it
run
a bit
on an
better.
SA-5 missile
yeah.
site. Precision.
Anyways, thanks everybody once again. Make sure you check out that video. Let me know what you think in Discord, and I'll be re-uploading it because I was gonna do some better edits without the music and things like that. So, anyways, thanks so much everyone, and have a great rest of your night, evening. I know it's late evening for me, 11:23. All right, see you tomorrow. Cheers.
693, wind 2505, clear takeoff for runway 06 left. Alpha Delta, Echo Tower, good morning, caution jet loss, line up runway 06 left. Lane delay, position 28, check out.
We've flown the route, we've touched down clean, from startup flow to landing scene. Checklist done and gates are near, but hey, before you disappear, give it a like if you felt the ride. Subscribe and join the crew worldwide. From pushback to flare, it's all right here. You're flying with Flight Streamer. Flight Streamer. Live each week with the sky so real. Join the chat, bring the landing feel. Throttle idle, but don't be gone. The next adventure's coming on. We've got the charts, the ATC, the checklist flow, and Vatsim spree. Every call out, every plan, flown like pros, that's how we stand. Whether you're sending or chasing your wings, this is where the cockpit sings. So if you smile or learn a bit, don't forget to like, just click. Give it a like if you felt the ride. Subscribe and join the crew worldwide. Engines off, but we're not done. We're flying with Flight Streamer. Flight Streamer.
Jet 2730, wind 3307, clear takeoff
Flight Streamer.
05, Endeavor 4981.
Heavy Tower, good morning, line up runway 06 left.
We're going to line up 06 left for air transit 326.
Bruce 17.